Alright, so we're going to do this yard again. It's getting kind of high. We do all the back, all the front, and then we do all back there to this other fence line, then we do all up here. So yeah, and then there's the burn pile where we burnt everything. And yeah, it's nice out here. I love the view, and it's all sunny and all. Oh, I'll have to show you the view. I love it. All these cows. I don't even know. There might be sheep. Yeah, there's sheep. All right, I'm going to show you the view. I think I did last year, but my phone wasn't as good. Now this year, Black Friday sale after Thanksgiving, we got these cool little smartphones, 2 of them. They were 150 bucks. They brought them down to $29.99. Well, then this boy, he come up, grabbed one at the same time as me. And he had this look on his face. He was like, oh, this is the only one I could afford. I came here for that. So I said, you can take it, buddy. It was the last one left. We had already gotten one. So I was like, one's good enough. You know, we don't need the other one. We both wanted one, me and my partner. And then as soon as he left, they brought out 2 more. Somebody put them back at the register. So we got lucky. So we went ahead and bought all of them. So yeah, there's some sheep. I'm sure everybody has seen sheep before, so this isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but I just love coming out to this yard. I just think it's so awesome. Oh man, they've already skinned up that sheep. He's not even got any more wool on him. That's, I don't know, is it wool when they still have it on them? Or poor little thing, he looks all chewed up and spit back out. That's how I feel at the end of my lawn care days sometimes, but you know, he made a coat for someone. You did good, buddy. Somebody's wearing you. Anyway. So yeah, the grass is pretty high. So we'll mow all over here. We'll push mow it, but until we get the carb. And someone, oh, there's that big dog. He peed on my lemonade last year. So now I keep it in the truck, even if I have to walk all the way back to the truck for it every time. He's a pretty dog, but he does like to urinate on everything we put down. When you put down a trash can, put down a weed eater, you put down a lawnmower, that thing is going to urinate all over it. Oh, he's jumping on me. Okay, so, wow, he's a big one. He has got an energy. I need to just hook him up, strap him to a damn lawnmower. Okay, so, I really appreciate it. 3D, see, I knew I was going to forget by the time I come out. And I don't want to say this name wrong. 3D Green Lawn Care. Thank you so much for offering to send me a carburetor. And you said, oh yeah, it's free. That was so crazy nice of you. And I just wanted to, you know, say that. And I wasn't able to comment because I don't know how to use a smartphone yet. And I've been working double shifts. And so I haven't really tinkered around with this thing yet and figured it out. But just, that was so generous, and I really appreciate it. And I can't believe you even offered that. And I would pay you to, if you found one for our cub, we will definitely make it worth your while, buddy. Thanks a lot. We're at the yard, and all greasy, because, you know, my partner likes to make fun of me because I put on like SPF, you know, 80 or whatever the highest you can get. Because I can already feel the sun beating down on me. And I'll burn easily. So what sucks about that, I still haven't been able to find one that doesn't drip into your eyes after you start sweating out there. And then your eyes are so burning that, you know, you can't see straight. It like blurs you out. But he's half like, I don't know, he's got like a quarter Indian in him. So he just tans all right up every time we come out, and all I do is get red, and, you know, like, so that ain't cool. But anyways, I thought this time we'd get some footage. I mean, one of these days, I'll have a standard and a 0 turn, hopefully, and I'll get some footage on that. But for now, since I really don't have any footage of actually mowing, of what we actually do, and why I feel so damn tired at the end, it's because we are just push mowing. He's going to weed eat, and I'm going to push mow with the red beast. And even if I could just get a self-propelled, which I'm thinking about getting that, That way I can even just maintain the yards, keep them low, and just let that thing propel in front of me and walk behind it. So I'm just going to try to get some footage today. This whole thing, it was a green machine. I drank it halfway, filled the rest with water. And that big milk jug, it was full of coffee halfway, and I've already drank a half of a gallon of coffee. And then I get, like, those Spring Valley vitamins. The multi, they're pretty good. Well, someone come running out talking to us, so I better go. I'll go be sociable. And I just have to get this on tape because I turn around, and if I was out in the desert thirsty, I would have thought this was a mirage because he was just staring at me. A freaking llama. That pretty house on the top of that hill. Hopefully one day I'll have me one of those with windmills. They're living off the grid. Electric company probably has to pay them. Someone out there with their four-wheeler. Hi, llama. Say hi to YouTube. Like 30 minutes to do that back. And let's see, my juice is a little bit further down and coffee a lot down. So basically I just ran over it. There were some spots that were higher and thicker than others. So I will have to go over some of those twice. But I'll just find the row that they're at, and there's only about 2 rows. And it isn't even all the way down because further down towards that barn, it is sparser. But the thicker parts up here, I'll just kind of make a few, like right here, there's a line. It looks a little higher and thicker than the other, so I'll go down that a few more times and up a few more times. But so this is pretty much done. Man, I'm gonna have to go around this truck, I guess, which is kind of, you know, it doesn't look as pretty because you didn't get to do the whole yard. And then I'll go behind the house to the side, then I'll do the front. He's still weed eating because it's so big. And then I'll start on this side over here. But we'll just get the front and back and side of their house done first. So I'm going to start over here, finish this up right here, and finish the side. The sides are sparse. It's not as thick of grass. The front isn't as thick. This right here was the thickest, and then this over here is pretty thick. Oh, I have to look at it just one more time. Just gives me a good feeling. And I wish I could have mowed where that truck was. Out of the field so I can start mowing this side. I guess it's the field, I don't know. It's where they put their burn pile, because our truck's been sitting in it. But we got here, it was 5:10, it's now 6:03. Now they only got like 15% battery on the phone. I wanted to show everyone the finished product after it was done. We got here at 5:05. Now it's 7:05. Anyways, I wanted to show you all the finished product, but you get the point. Eventually, it'll be finished. We just have this strip left right here. I'm going to go take it all the way down to the gate. He's done over there by that burn pile behind it, and then just that little strip right here. He may do if he gets to it, or if I get to it first, whoever, whatever. Everything else is done. They said in the field they don't care about like the excess grass, so I'm not going to rake that up. Because I got to work tomorrow, a double shift, and Saturday, a double shift. Tomorrow I'll waitress and make some money. I'm going to put that on getting the carb fixed on the Cub Cadet. And then the money, well, I didn't make any money yesterday at my brother's house after work. That's the one I just filmed before this one, because we told him we'd do it for free this time. And this one, I am going to rake up any excess grass. I went over this one twice on certain spots. The only excess grass I really even see is right here at the beginning. It was thickest. And for some reason, this yard, I mean over here in the field, right by this fence line, is the thickest. And it's hard. There was a lot of excess grass over there. And so, that's why I was having to almost like lean over the mower and kind of lift it up at the front so that I could get over some of this. See, right here at the fence line, and especially down over there where the water collects, it just got thick, and all that grass was just spitting out the side. We did used to do this entire driveway, both sides, with weed eating and mowing. There was blackberry bushes all up and down this entire fence line. We had to lop all that with loppers, get it all cut up. We would pick out all the brush, little by little. We got it done over the summer. There was like basically a blackberry bush with thorns intertwined so thick through this fence line, it was tearing it down. So she wanted us to remove all of it. So we did. There was probably like a blackberry bush intertwined every pole that you see. Every pole. We'd come out here and every week we'd mow on Fridays, and then we would come out on Saturday and do the fence line. She's really nice, awesome lady. She doesn't mind when we have an equipment problem and we have to be a couple days late. We will start on this fence line again once we get the Cub Cadet fixed. He did with the Lawn Boy, the mulcher, this whole entire front. It's not very thick here, so you can actually mulch it in. It's very sparse. And then all the way around the side and the back side. And so now we only have this left, and this one's pretty much done on this side, except for those two strips that I just showed you. And then I'll rake up a little bit of that grass over there. I already went over it twice in the spots that were high, so I'm not going to do that again. It wouldn't really make sense. And then that's basically it. See y'all. 7:30, and it says I got like 9% of battery left, but I had to show the finished product. Yeah, she said don't worry about bagging this. He's going to go ahead and finish that fence line right there. It's all done. And we'll be ready to do it this weekend. To another big yard. We bottomed out like in October. I hadn't gotten my waitressing job yet. And we had a few snags where we had to put some money into some of our equipment. And I was waiting on a student loan because I was in nursing school at the time. Now I've just kind of put that on hold and got a job and decided to take some business classes online. And I took some marketing and some business, 101 and business math, because I started getting into the lawn care more than the nursing. And I just want to do this, and I want to be able to do it full time and just have this going. So we bottomed out and we got our prepaid straight talk turned off. So some of our, that's bad because it was our first season. Now, a lot of our customers, though, they're super nice and they are very understanding. Once we got it turned off in October, it was a while before we got it turned back on. So we did see, we should have probably went to the houses of our clients to let them know we got it turned off. We were embarrassed. So this season, 2 of our clients, actually 3, we never got back with because it was a new season and we seen like they had a new mowing company. All of our old clients came, we just texted them and said, sorry, our phone got shut off. We're calling now. I think it was right after Halloween that it got shut off. Then there was Thanksgiving and we didn't want to bother anybody. Then it was Christmas. We didn't want to bother anybody. Then it was January and February and there was so much snow on the ground. We thought, okay, now what's the point of calling them back? It's been 2 months now. We're too embarrassed. So 2 of our clients we never called back this season. And now that we got a phone, which was actually just a week ago, because when I waitressed, it took a lot of money to catch up the bills. And it's just too embarrassing now. It's been so long, there's 2 customers that I'm too embarrassed to call back. The 3rd one I'm probably going to go to. But now that we got a phone, it's this ain't the finished product because I'm going to come over here and rake this up. But I don't know if the battery is going to last as long as I need. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hit them up. But like I said, it's just embarrassing. So I'm going to go ahead and get a hold of the 2 clients that I'm embarrassed about. The other one, I don't think he cared but I'll go over there and I haven't got back with him. There's 3 clients I haven't gotten back with this season. And the one, he's not going to care. I'll just go over there and he'll be like, yeah, sure, let's do it. He mows his own grass if we don't do it. And he's fine with that. The other 2, we were steadily doing, but the one we were steadily doing, they sold their house. So they're not going to need us anymore. I think these are plants. I would have mowed over that, so it's a good thing I didn't do the front. And they sold their house, so they didn't need us anymore. So when I get back with them, just to say, if you want us for your new house, cool. Then, so there's just one client that I seen that they had a new lawn care company. So I'm going to go ahead and hit them up, say, hey, Affordable Lawn Care's back. Or whatever. And then just see if they want us back. And if not, I'll just text them. That way, if they never want to get back with me, they don't have to. There won't be no weirdness. They can just ignore the text. Sucks having to do that, but since after a couple weeks, we'll have a couple hundred to get the car fixed on the Cub Cadet. And then another, then we'll take the Cub Cadet around and knock out these yards a lot easier. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the other profit the next 2 weeks and get a self-propelled, the one that Geek to Freak gets for a couple hundred. And that way, even if something happens to our riders, we'll never just be push mowing again. We'll just walk behind the self-propelled. And so that's the plan, man. So I don't plan on push mowing forever, but if I'm already committed to something and I have to, then I will.